Yo, so today is actually still December 21st, 2023, which is the same day as episode 63. So this what you're listening to is 64. I just wanted to get this on recording, I guess. So I'm doing my outdoor workout, and for yesterday, if you're listening, well, hold on. This is episode 64. I recorded 63 today as well, but I wanted to get this because I'm whatever. I am doing my outdoor workout, and that's the only thing I have left to do. Outdoor workout, get home, ice bath, cold shower, all that shit. But that's that's the only major task I have left. All my work on business is done. I've read, I've visualized for 10 minutes, all that stuff, right? It's all done. So when I get home, all I have to do is shower, ice bath, and go to bed. And dude, I have been pushing this off and off all day long. I didn't want to come out here and do my outdoor workout because I am so tired, dude. I'm so tired. I've been sleeping like shit the last couple days. I guess. I thought I'd been doing good because I've been waking up to have to go piss, but I've been waking up for the morning feeling good, but later in the day I'm really tired, and I've only been getting about 5 hours of sleep because I've been going to bed late because I got so much shit to get done. And part of it is time management for sure, because there's only been a few days during the entirety of the program where I've been able to get everything done in enough time and make it to bed on time. And so I guess I'm just trying to get this all on recording. It's day 28, feeling good in that regard, but I am so exhausted, dude. The only thing that I want right now, I don't care about anything else. I just want to go to bed. It's the only thing that I care about right now. Right this very second, it's the only thing that I desire. The whole thing of business and getting better and eating my food and drinking water, all that shit is going right out the window. I just want to go to bed, dude. That's all I want. Is that what's going to happen? Nah, I want to go home and get my shit done on day 28. Are you kidding me? But goddamn, dude, I'm tired. I guess I just wanted to get that documentation here that, I'm just busting my ass getting shit done, and I'm just fucking fatigued, dude. I just want to go to bed. That's it. So, alright, well, that's it. Just wanted to get that on recording, I guess. And, yeah, so, talk to you guys tomorrow morning, December 22nd, day 29. So, talk to you in just a sec. Good morning, everybody. Holy shit. So I recorded last night for this episode today. So yesterday was episode 63, I think. Either way, whatever I recorded last night, which is still part of this episode, 3 minutes in, that's today. So I recorded yesterday or today for no other reason than to just get it on the podcast here that, dude, I was struggling hard yesterday. So I would consider it a test day. I didn't want to do shit. I got home from work. I just laid in bed for a minute, talked to my family a little bit. It was good. But I didn't get started on shit till about 5 o'clock. And that's bad, that's a bad use of time. And I was just so tired. I hadn't slept well. Apparently, I thought I don't know. So there's a lot more that goes into sleep than just, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I thought I'd been sleeping well because I hadn't been waking up and taking a piss every 5 minutes, but it turns out just sleeping, who knew less than 5 hours a night is not good. So, yeah, I don't remember the last time I slept longer than 7 hours, dude. And this is not a dick competition. I'm not trying to whip out my dick and show you how big mine is compared to yours. I'm just saying that I haven't slept longer than 7 hours in a long time. And I know there's somebody out there that's saying, 7 hours, what would that be like? I only get 2.5, and I function. Dude,
you're unhealthy. You need to sleep more. You know, get better rest. You're embarrassing yourself. You know, it's not a flex to say I only sleep 1 hour per night. You're dumb. That's not good. You know, stupid fuck. So anyway, trying to get good sleep, trying to get good rest, because that's the key to, you know, really everything else. If you don't recover, then you ain't shit. So anyway, so I've been sleeping, I guess, consistently, so that's good, but as far as the duration that I need, it's not there. But I'm hopeful that after I complete phase 1, I'll be able to dial in my schedule a little bit more and kind of do a little bit more so what I want to do, along the lines of what I want to do along my own timeline, as opposed to being held to this extremely strict protocol that is forcing. So I'm not complaining, but it's forcing me to do a lot of things I don't want to do, right? That's discipline. That's how you grow. But I'm excited to have that time back in my pocket to choose how I spend it, rather than having my entire day planned out for the next 30 days and knowing that a lot of things that I want to do are not going to get done just because of the lack of overall time in a day. And can I manage my time better? Absolutely. But doing what I can, where I am with what I have, you know, I'm giving my best, and I've already talked about this in a previous show, but it's kind of frustrating, giving it my all, still not being good enough, still not making that timeline, still not getting that, reaching the finish line of going to bed on time. But, you know, it is what it is, dude. So, just trying to sleep better. But anyway, just hit the gym, all done with that. Now headed to FedEx. Looks like I have about 180 packages, which is cool. It's going to be a good day. Looks like I have a really nice area, so that'll be sweet. And so, should be a nice day, hopefully. I'm not going to jinx it, but it should be a good one. And so, yeah, today's day 29 of 30. Today, it's phase 1, baby. So, fuck yeah. I said that backwards. It's phase 1, day 29. Fuck yeah, here we go. Tomorrow is day 30, meaning tomorrow's the last day of the program. Meaning tomorrow night, before I go to bed, after I get all my shit done, I'm going to consider that a win. I'm not going to do anything to make me lose. I'm not going to go eat a burger, because it's still day 30. You have until you go to bed to complete the day. But I'm going to pat myself on the back. I'm going to open the gift that I got myself, which is the new iPhone. And I'm going to open it. I wrote myself a little note and everything. I don't know if I can't remember if I said that yesterday or not. But I bought myself, I switched to AT&T from T-Mobile, because they were able to trade in, I was able to trade in my 13 Pro Max for $1,000 as opposed to the 260 or whatever it is, anywhere else. And that's just for me to get their business, for them to get my business, you know. Obviously there's no contract, everything's fine. So, and I want the new phone, and I've never had AT&T before. I've only ever had Sprint, and because T-Mobile bought out Sprint, then I became a T-Mobiler. So, never had AT&T or Verizon. It's a weird thing, but I've always wanted to have something that I chose to have, because as far as phone plans go, I've only ever had what my mom's had, because she bought everybody's thing together. And then when I got old enough, I started paying for my own cell phone, everything, and so I just kept it with Sprint. Sprint was fine, and then I switched. Well, I guess they switched to T-Mobile, then I was with T-Mobile. But now I'm gaining that adult independence, dude, going to AT&T. So tomorrow, anyway, tomorrow night I'm gonna open that package I got myself. It's just the iPhone. So I wrote a note to myself, pretty much just saying, hey, you did 75 hard, you got this laptop. Now you did phase 1, you got this iPhone. Think about how far you can go and what the rewards will be. And hashtag Lambo, you know. So, yeah, dude, it's good. Excited. Like I said, I'm happy to get that time back to myself and figure out a new schedule, figure out my own shit, you know, because after I complete phase 1, you have to wait 30 days until you start phase 2, minimum 30 days. And so that would put me around January 21st-ish, I believe, that I could start. But I don't know when I'll start it. I'm not sure. I want to get in the groove. I want to figure out this new thing that I'm doing, year 95, you know. I want to handle my own shit here and get myself established with what I want to do in life. Get the ball rolling better, harder, faster, whatever, in that regard, and start making shit happen, you know, because right now shit's not necessarily happening. I'm not actively doing something with the business idea I have, other than researching ingredients and writing social media posts for a social media account that I don't even have. So I'd like to get that more official. I'd like to get posts actually out there. I'd like to, I don't know how too soon is, I don't know how soon is too soon. I don't want to make the social media pages now and then not have a product. There goes all my fucking water, dude. God damn. I don't even know where it is. There's one. Dude. Backpack fucking flew from the back seat into my console here. Anyway, as far as business actually goes, nothing's happening. I'm just researching shit, But it's hot as fuck. Hold on. What a common theme. I'm in my car recording a show. It's hot as fuck. So I want to get shit going like that. And then, I don't know how soon is too soon I don't want to make a social media account now and then not have product until August. It just seems like a very long hype up, long process, long whatever for a product of a brand that nobody's heard of. So, I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to make this a rambling episode. I think the last couple times I've done the shows while working FedEx, where I do a little bit here, a little bit there, they've been more or less rambling, not necessarily documenting, but I guess technically I am documenting the shit that I'm doing, but I don't know. I think I'm just feeling like it's so repetitive because at the moment I don't have anything going on, but I don't know. I'm feeling good. Everything's great. Life is great. I'm working fucking hard. I love it. I'm reading, so I just finished, I fucking can't remember the name, by Daniel Walter, Power of Discipline. Yeah, The Power of Discipline. It was a great book, dude. Highlighted almost every page, a little bit of every page almost, damn near. It was a great book. Now I'm reading The Four Agreements, which apparently is an age-old classic. I haven't read it yet, so reading it so far. The Four Agreements. It's a different read so far. I'm about halfway done. I guess not really. I'm about a quarter of the way through. I'm about to start chapter 2, 3, 4. Who gives a fuck? But the second agreement, I'm about to start that chapter. The first one was keep your word, have impeccable word, I think it is. Be impeccable with your word. And it's so funny because I was reading part of the book, and as I was reading, I had this tie-in. So I highlighted the part that I was reading, and then I started writing in the margin of what I was thinking. And the very next line was actually exactly what I wrote, and I didn't even know that. And I think it was about being impeccable with your word, staying away from gossip, a whole bunch of shit like that. And I wrote, because gossiping is poisonous. It does nobody any good. It's just negative. It's just small-minded talk, And pretty much the next paragraph was exactly what I just said. And so it's sick to develop my own thoughts, opinions, analysis, whatever, and then have it just be validated directly after I think it, And I don't need that validation, but, it's a great feeling, to know that, it's a good feeling to know that, So I'm reading that right now, trying to actively read, trying to highlight the shit right in the margins, think about things, research whatever they're talking about. And when I say research, I don't mean, look up studies and shit. I just mean kind of look into what they say. So, and if there's a word I don't know, I highlight it, figure out the definition, try to write it in the margins if it's not too long, and just try to understand what the fuck I'm reading as opposed to reading to just read a book, And so the goal I think I put for the next year is to read 15 self-help books, self-development books, or a nonfiction book, because there's some shit I want to learn more about that's not necessarily, self-development. I want to learn taxes inside and out. I want to learn certain political movements, certain ideologies and shit. I want to learn more about those. So it's not necessarily self-development. I mean, I guess in some sense it is, but I don't know. I just want to be more equipped with practical knowledge in today's world, I want to learn more about investments and, because I just think about the last 5 months of my life, dude. I've changed so much. My mind is a completely different mind. It's crazy how much you can change in such little time. And so that gets me excited about what's to come with the future of everything. Because if that was just 5 months, what are the next 20 years going to look like, Because there's that compound effect. There's that, building and stacking on top of each other. Once I get this, then it enables me to do this. And maybe that's faster than this. And I start doing that. And then that's faster than this. And so, because I do this, I meet these 5 people. And these 5 people can help me with that, And who knows? it's just crazy to think about. This person has a Christmas tree on their car, dude. You're a little bit late. It's December 22nd. So, I don't know. I'm feeling good about everything. Everything's great. So, I'm not sure what else I want to say right now. So, we'll end it there for now. I'll come back later. About to go deliver these packages. And I'll talk to you in just a minute. All right. It is later in the day now. It's 6:15. It is, I got off work about an hour ago. It was a late day. And then I came home 8. I haven't done shit, but the only things I have left to do is work on my business, the additional task there, do my gratitude. I pretty much have everything left to do today, except for the diet and water. Those are pretty much taken care of. So that's great. Very hyped about that. Don't have to go to bed for another 4 hours. And so that's awesome, and I'm very hyped about that. But I'm very tired. Physically tired. Mentally I think I'm there. I'm all right. But physically, dude, I'm gassed. I mean, I had 142 stops today, and I bust ass. And it was good. It was a good day. So it was good. I literally got on here because I wanted to talk about something, and I totally spaced it. So I guess I'm going to pause and I'll figure it out. Hold on. All right, I got it. I figured it out. So when I record these episodes and I kind of skim back through them and listen to them just to make sure the audio quality's there, I'll listen to something I'm saying, and I'm almost embarrassed by how what I'm talking about, because I haven't done shit, man. I have nothing going on in that department. I don't have active things happening. I'm in the pre-day zero, early days. I haven't done shit. And so, to anybody who's listening now, because it says we have 3 listeners, and it dropped to 1, it went back up to 3. So, assuming that those are new people, we've got 10 listeners. So, there's that goal. We crossed it off at episode 64. So, that's cool. But I'm listening to these episodes, dude, and they're rough. They're rough. And I know that. And I know that when I do episodes like today, the quality's not there. The professionalism, I'm sure it's kind of annoying to listen to while you're driving, because it's my car sound while you're driving, or maybe whatever, it's just not the best quality. And I know that. Fully aware. I know it's not organized. I know it's not as professional as it could be. I wish they all sounded exactly like how you're hearing this, but, it is what it is. But I'm just, I've committed to this. I'm doing it, and I'm going to do it every single day, even if it is just 1 minute after episode 100, that is. And it's just going to be that constant thing that I always do. It's just going to give every single person who's interested a glimpse or access to my day by day for the last however long it is since you're listening, so it's going to be that this is one of those things that it's not going to be cool for another 3, 4, 5 years, think about the shit that I don't know. It'll be, so in my head, the way it goes down is I have a business, I'm making money, maybe I buy a Lamborghini, somebody asks me how I bought that Lamborghini, what I did, and I could say, hey dude, I recorded a podcast every single day documenting what I did so that I could get this car. If you want to know step by step how I did it, you can listen to every single day of my life, what I did, what I didn't do, my thought process, my mentality, my perspective, everything I learned, everything I didn't learn, all my lessons, everything. You can go and listen to it for free. It's on this Spotify, iTunes, whatever. There you go. That's the idea. Because then somebody can go back and listen to every single thing I've done up to this point, and it's all documented, it's all there. Because Alex Hormozy said something about when somebody makes it, and people ask him how they did it, they start talking about the shit that they do now. So, for example, if I'm grinding, 10 years later I finally make it, and then all I'm doing is weird morning routines, and I'm stretching and I'm meditating and shit, because, they talk about that's how they did it. But in reality, that's not what they did. They did all the shit that they did 10 years ago. But, that kind of gets convoluted, if that's the word to use. Hey Siri, what's the definition of convoluted? Hey Siri, what's the definition of convoluted? Pretty sure that's the right word.
Convoluted means, especially of an argument, story, or sentence, extremely complex and difficult to follow. Do you want to hear the next one?
No. So it's convoluted. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. It becomes, or maybe that's not the right word. It's not complex. They just talk about what they didn't do, but they talk about what they're doing now as if that's what they've always done, and that's not the case. I mean, I don't have personal experience with that, but Alex Hormozy talked about that, and so I'd like to be able to have this, and then send someone in this direction and say, hey, you know what, this is what I did, step by step, day by day. You can learn everything you got to do, you know. And of course, if I'm doing this for the next 10 years, there's going to be 3,650 episodes, because that's how many days? Well, 3,652 episodes in 10 years. Then I'm going to have, of course, once I have that many, I'll be able to kind of chapter them up or put important timelines or whatever and say, hey, between episode 1003 and 1285, that's when I got my first deal or something. That's when I was doing every episode 2085. That's when I hired my first guy, you know. So I'll have some kind of guide or chapter book, or not chapter book, what the fuck, table of contents or something. And so what I just wanted to say real quick was, I know that a lot of these are asshole, and I'm fully aware that they're not exactly entertaining, or there's not a lot of value or lessons to be taken away other than the ones that I, artificially manufacture in this motherfucker. I'm not out there doing real shit yet, but I will be. And so to anybody who's listened up to this point, hopefully there's been some sort of value or takeaway that makes you want to keep listening. Otherwise, that kind of sucks. It is what it is. But, I think we have 11 listeners total. I'm assuming they're all different people, but, it could be wrong. Let's check the analytics real quick now that we're talking about it. So at the time of recording this, I've only uploaded 46 episodes. I think 45. So today is the 22nd of December, 2020. Audience, so 97% USA, 3% UK, 50% 23 to 27, 50% 35 to 44 age, 50% male, 50% female. So it's actually been that way for a while. So I don't know if we've even hit 10, but it says we have 318 impressions. We have 1 follower on Spotify, which is me. Audience size of 2 at the moment, and that is the number of episodes, devices, and blah, blah. How many downloads do we have? What did it say? Plays 38. This total includes all downloads and any stream of 60 seconds or more across all platforms. 38 times somebody streamed my shit for 60 seconds or more. That's cool. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying, dude? I think I was just saying it's the whole point of all this is for what I said earlier. Just later on in life, when I'm further along and I've made it, it'll all be here. Every single thing that I do, every single thing that I think about, I talk about, mentality-wise, what I'm doing, what I'm reading, how my workouts are, what I'm doing. I got to start updating the nitty-gritty bullshit that nobody cares about now, so that later on, when people are interested, it's all there. And so, yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I know that it's kind of all over the place right now. There's no real structure. It's just me frantically trying to record a show every single day for no other reason than to get the reps in and build that confidence. And if you compare an episode like today, or even right now, to the first 15, it's a lot different, and I'm proud of that. But there's still a lot of room for improvement for sure. So, anyway, guys, I don't know if I'm going to record later on. Maybe I will when I'm out my walk and I have an idea or something I want to share. But if I don't, then that's the show. Today's day 29 of phase 1. Feels surreal, man. I'm really proud of myself. Feels really good because I'm gonna go to bed tonight, and tomorrow's just gonna be a fucking good day, knowing that I finally made it to day 30. Unless I fail and forget my water or something. But tomorrow I'm gonna check off every single box that I can to ensure that I did not fail. How bad would it be to fail on day 30, dude? That's so funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's just that would happen to me, dude. I'd be on day 75, right about to go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, check MyFitnessPal for whatever reason, and realize, oh, actually, I missed 3 grams of protein, so I failed. Yeah, day 29, man. I can't believe it, dude. I fucking made it. I did it. That's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling. To anybody who wants to do 75 hard at phase 1, or live hard, I can't tell you. I can't stress it enough how important or how crucial it is. It would be, and it will be for your life if you complete it, and you complete it the right way. Changed my life. Changed my life. You wouldn't be listening to this if... Dude, I mean, I don't think I'd be where I am right now if it weren't for 75 Hard and me following the program. For so many reasons. One of them being it showed me that I can do hard shit. I am disciplined. I have it in me. Before I thought I didn't, I was just kind of wasting my life away just working and gaming, not doing anything, not associating with anybody. You know, I was on a path of loneliness and going down a deep, dark road of being a lonely guy, and didn't want that to happen, dude. I was really nervous about that. I mean, I've told the story, but, you know, I was in Colorado. I get a birthday card from my mom, open the card, it says happy birthday, get that audio thing, and the echoes in my empty ass room, shut it, and I just had all these thoughts, you know, okay, is this how my birthdays are going to be? I'm not going to have anybody around. This is how my front room is going to be. I'm not going to have any furniture. This is my life. I go to work, I come home to an empty, cold home. There's no food, I'm just eating like shit, not taking care of myself. Is this how it's going to be? That's it, huh? I made it to this, you know, because I was making good money, I guess. You know, I was taking home $1,200 a week net, you know, so that was cool. I think I was making close to $1,500 or $1,600 in the gross. Had no insurance, no benefits, nothing like that. But I had FedEx, dude, and I think that's actually why it makes me sad to think that one day I'm going to no longer be with them. I think it's just because that's been the constant. That's the only constant that's been in my journey through St. George, Arizona, Colorado. That's the only thing that was the same. It was me driving a truck, delivering boxes. Everything else kind of came and went. People came and went. Experiences came and went. Memories, you know, they're fading. I went through a lot of hard shit personally, so a lot of the memories are blurry. But the one thing I had was FedEx, dude, and I don't know, man. Not to be all sad and shit, but that definitely has played such an important role in my life. Kept me occupied, kept me active and working, kept me goal-oriented, at least through my work. You know, I'd want to go as fast as I could and get done as fast as I could. And gave me a lot of time with myself and my head, and, you know, a lot of times that was horrible for me, but I was able to learn a lot through podcasts and audiobooks. I was able to listen to a lot of music. I was able to just have a good time out there by myself. You know, there's a lot of pros for sure. You know, I didn't have to worry about shit. It was just me, no responsibility. I could have a good time. I could do whatever. I had a nice apartment. There's a lot of pros to that you never really think about what the price is, you know. To be by yourself, have all that freedom, do what you want, when you want, eat whatever, play video games all night. And the price for that is, you know, I guess sadness and loneliness down the road. Feeling like a nobody, feeling like shit, knowing that you're all alone. Nobody's probably thinking about you, you know. Nobody would know if you did anything, or it'd be a while before even anybody knew you passed away or something if you got in an accident, you know. Nobody would. I don't talk to people. Nobody talked to me. So, and I realize this sounds dramatic as fuck. But, you know, I mean that. Nobody reached out to me. I mean, I had friends and family that would say, hey, what's up? Here and there. And I love them to death, and I appreciate that. And I talk with my mom about once a week, twice a week. I don't know. Love my mom to death. I talk to my little brother, you know. I don't know, man. So much happened. It was crazy. But it brought us to this point. It brought me to where I am now. Taught me a lot of life lessons, and taught me a lot about life in general, and especially taught me a lot about hard ass work, because FedEx is not an easy job. UPS, not an easy job. Can't speak for Amazon. I know it's a little bit different, but that's not easy shit, dude. And if I'm doing 250 stops a day, every day, and I'm getting done by 4 or 5 o'clock, that's a lot of mileage on my feet, on my knees, on my hips, on my joint, everything. So I was working hard, dude, and I started to love it. I've already said this before. I'm going to say it one more time, and then I'm going to shut up and go hit my outdoor workout. But there was a moment in Colorado. I'm going to actually look up the street. I know exactly where it is on a map. I just want to, we're going to find it real quick. I want to get this on the podcast here. So Greenwood Village, Colorado. Rado, who gives a fuck.
So we're over here, Greenwood Village. So the street that I was at, so I was at Peakview Ave, so Havana Street and Peakview Avenue, East Peakview Avenue. In, I think this would be, what city is this? This is Inglewood. So the official spot that I was at, Peakview and Havana in Inglewood, Colorado. Let's see, what's it? 80111. And I was at that intersection facing south. The sun had already set, but it was still kind of setting, you know, it was set, it had set, but it was still bright, you know what I mean? So it was that dark, bright shit that happens when the sun is already down, but it's you know. And I remember stopping there extra long. Nobody was behind me, so I just kind of stopped there. I looked out, because I was having a shitty day, dude, and I think it was like, I don't know, 7:30. I still had 30 stops to go, so no matter what, I still had an hour. And I looked out into the horizon liner, because you're kind of on a hill, kind of looking out there. And I thought, damn, dude, am I going to miss all this one day? Because I was having a shit day. I'm not going to fucking miss anything. I wanted to go home and quit right then and there. And I said, am I going to miss this one day? And I answered my own question. And I said, you know what? I sure am. And I do. I do miss it. Sometimes I'll go on Google Maps, go to the Street View, and tap randomly on my old neighborhoods I used to deliver to, and just see if I can navigate myself or figure out where I'm at or what the next house looks like, or recall a time when I delivered to a house. I'll do it right now. Let's see. Street View, zoom out here. Gonna click randomly right there. Okay, I'm clicking. Okay, I guess I have to zoom in and click right there. So this house, yep, so this one has a cul-de-sac, you flip around, it's got a big-ass dip over there. When was this taken? 7 months ago. So that was when I was there. Over here, yeah, because there's a hill, this person has a long driveway, yep. And there's absolutely no proof that I am accurate in what I'm saying here, because you guys aren't seeing this, but believe me or don't believe me, don't give a fuck, but let's go to another spot. Yeah, East Dorado. See, there's a triple garage. I actually don't recognize this. Oh, yeah, I do. Here we go. I don't know, man. So, you know, I'll go back and I'll just reminisce on where I came from, where I used to be at, and shit like that. Because there's a lot of memories out there, dude. It's crazy. So I miss it. Am I going to miss this one day? Yeah. Yes, I am. And I learned this lesson when I was in Orem, Utah, when I was going to school at UVU. But a lot of good things, a lot of good times, they're not going to last forever, and they might not even last until the next week. You never know. So, because I had great roommates down there, I laughed my ass off every day, all day when I was down there. It was a good time. There was no alcohol involved, no drugs, nothing, just some immature fun, you know. And that was also when I was very disciplined. I would go to the gym at 2 a.m. because I had to, and that's at night for me. When I was, because I'd go to school, and then get home at 11, and go to work between, I think it'd be 12 to, what would I do? I would go 4 to midnight, I believe. Can't remember exactly what I did. Anyway, I remember that my schedule only allowed me to go to the gym at 2 a.m. And so I went to the gym at 2 a.m., got home around 4. I would go to bed around 4 a.m., and I'd wake up. Oh, that's right. I'd wake up around 12. Go to school between 12 and 4. Work 4 to midnight. That's right. That's what it was. And anyway, I guess during that whole time, I thought, damn, you know what? This is not going to last forever, huh? Like, one day I'm going to graduate, one day I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave these guys behind. I'm not going to have this anymore. It's going to end one day, huh? And guess what, dude? It sure did. And I don't have that anymore. I don't even have any contact with those guys anymore. No idea what they're doing or how they're doing. So, all good things come to an end, I guess, you know? And that's life. You never know. You just have to appreciate every day, because that might be the last time. Think about shit like this, dude. Think about, there was one time in your life where maybe it was the last time you will ever go into a certain store again. Or maybe it was the last time you'll ever hop on Xbox with a certain buddy again. Or it was the last time you'll ever
go through a certain drive-through of your favorite place again. There's so many of those things in our life that have already happened. Even going back to childhood, there was a certain day where you began to walk and you never crawled again. And I don't mean crawling. I mean, I could crawl right now, but I mean crawling because you didn't know how to walk. There was a day where, I don't know, anything. You learned how to ride a bike. So that was the last time ever that you've never not known how to ride a bike. You know, shit like that. I always think about that. Certain neighborhoods that you've gone into or certain people you've seen, you'll never see them again. Just crazy. And so, anyway, that's a long-winded way of saying just appreciate everything that's around you, because one day it's going to be gone. And then one day you're going to be thinking about everything that is gone, and you're going to appreciate it and miss it. And I think I'm very fortunate to have learned that lesson very genuinely so early on. And so I think about that often where I'm at now. There's going to be one day where I move out of my uncle's place. I'm not going to wake up to my cousin right there next door. I'm not going to wake up and see my uncle getting ready for work. I'm not going to come home from work, see my aunt cooking dinner, or see my cousins doing their thing on the couch. Am I still going to see them at family functions? Yeah. There's going to be a day where that ends. There's going to be a last time that happens. There's going to be a last time for a lot of things. And so I do my best to appreciate the things that I have and appreciate the things that are coming and appreciate just where I'm at in the present moment. And do I do that all the time? No. It's very difficult to try to stay focused on the now. It's very difficult to stop and smell the roses. But I try to do a better job at that, especially with FedEx, because it's pretty much the whole, it's the whole thing. I'll be delivering in a neighborhood, the sun's setting, it's beautiful, but I'm just like, okay, next stop, we gotta go. And sometimes I'll just stop and look around, look at the sunset, or look at whatever. Just appreciate it, dude. I mean, I have a photo on my phone I took the other day, and it makes me feel some type of way. It sounds so stupid, but it was Sunday. I was delivering my last stop. The sun's setting, the sun's hitting the truck, FedEx truck just right. Looks good. Took a photo of the truck. That's it. I'm far away. Just a FedEx truck on the side of the road. And something about that, dude. It just, I don't know, man. Something about it almost gets me emotional, man. It's like, it's been there for me, man. It's the only thing that's been there. Through everything that I've been through, specifically with me moving and stuff, it's the only thing that's been there the entire time. Waking up, going inside those trucks, delivering packages. Sounds sad and dramatic, dude, but I don't know. Like Steve Jobs says, you can only connect the dots backwards. So, actually, guys, you know what? I'm going to leave this episode how it is. I'm not going to say anything for the rest of the night. I'm going to go ahead and get all my shit done now. I'm going to peace out and go do my outdoor workout and come home, cold shower, cold plunge. Work on business, gratitude's everything. Didn't mean to get so deep, but, life kicks ass, dude. And this is only the beginning. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening. This has been episode 64 of the bq.POV Daily Podcast Show. And talk to you guys later. I actually wanted to add one more thing, because I just got thinking about this 5 seconds ago. So not only am I going to have people listen to this years from now, in the business realm, trying to learn, trying to grow, maybe younger guys, whatever, but I just had this thought, and it's one incredible thought, and I want to share it and get this on recording. So yeah, everybody's going to be able to listen to this, friends, family, you name it, but if I do this every single day, my kids are going to be able to listen to their dad go through all this shit. My kids are going to have that day-to-day of me, their dad, They're going to have that day-to-day vision or whatever, look at day-to-day at a glance, I don't know how to say that, of my life and what I'm going through, everything that I'm doing to give them the absolute best future that I can. A safe home, a safe neighborhood, a good school, food, fun times, memories last with dad, I just had that thought, and it's a really beautiful thought, dude. So kids, if you're listening, work your fucking ass off and let's get to work. Stop listening to this goddamn. Still immature, so That won't change. I'm always going to be a kid. So anyway. Oh, man. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to share. My kids are going to listen to this, dude. Well, hopefully they'll want to. Dad, you have 10,725 episodes and they're all fun. Would rather watch not that, so. Alright, that's it. Okay, now. Okay, goodbye. For real. See ya. Caesar? Caesar salad, see ya.